plants, the trees, the birds and the bees, to the God and Goddess above and within me, ancestors, spirit guides, higher self, guardian angels, gods and goddesses of the highest white light and the darkest blue moon of my spirit team. I welcome you in. Fire, air, water, earth. 11:11 and it is a full moon, the flower moon of May 2025. This is my first time scripting. I wrote this on April 17th, 2025. I now have my true scripting pen, and I'm ready to begin this process. Touch me in my DNA is what I am hearing. These are lyrics from a song by Masego called Yebo Sema. Yebo is a Zulu word meaning yes, or I agree, or Ashe. In South African English, it's often used as an informal way of saying yes or hello. According to Oxford Learner's Dictionary and according to dictionary.com, it's used as a simple affirmation. Sema has many meanings based on the origin. Turkish equals sky, Sufi it equals whirling dervish dance, a spiritual practice involving movement and music. In Swahili, it means to speak out, the truth. I also put in parentheses the sword. So I put the truth in the sword. That's my interpretation. And acronyms for SEMA are Special Electronic Mission Aircraft and Specialty Equipment Market Association. My interest or attraction to these words swirl around the lightness of a spiritual dance that speaks out praise and high frequency to the sky that is affirming and positive. The music that emotes this frequency is protected and focused so that it directly and quickly transmits it to all and above via a SEMA, aircraft used for special electronic missions, in parentheses. This way, the frequency is potent and never dissipates. Its vitality is powerful and limitless. I create this kind of frequency. I am the originator of it. And at this time, I call all of my power back to me. I repeat, I am the originator of it. And at this time, I call all of my power back to me. I am the wielder of my wand, the captain of the ship, chartered to destiny, divine destiny, new earth. We are one under the sun. All three of my eyes are opened and unobstructed. What I see produces a rainbow of tears from my two crying eyes, but my third eye on top stays clear and balanced. The patterns of my sacred geometry spin and release an activation that originates miles deep underground below the pyramids. Many are digging below now, curious, on a treasure hunt. Yet they know not what they are searching for. Further, they will never find it, for only one can find it, unearth it, the one, the chosen one. It is in the land of Egypt, tucked across the corners of the earth. I smite thee. I might thee. How do we rise and reign like the phoenix? That is the pertinent question. The answer comes in the moon day of the night day. We want more, but we must grab the day to take the night. It is of conscious overdose that we miss this opportunity. A plague that reproduces transformation. Now, wouldn't that be ripe? Ripe for the taking? No. No. You are too arduous for such tempting. No matter. Whales keep the pungent on the backs of dolphins. An ethereal note dances, abound, and releases the weary. It is time. It is time. The mountainside beckons me, for it has been for some time now. I wasn't ready then, but I am ready now. For now is the divine time. The alignment is inevitable. My mission is so important that the divine God and Goddess above and within me have even protected it from me. Did you hear that? Even I am protected from all adversities and low vibrations. And if necessary, I am protected from me. I'm going to say that again. And if necessary, I am protected from me. This is a love and a true seeing of me that defines unconditional. No, it defies unconditional. Because it is beyond unconditional. My success is guaranteed, and I am supremely covered in all the ethers, realms, dimensions, notes, words, sounds, tastes, sights, touches, smells, and thoughts. These stars in the sky are universal because each one represents its own universe. And whose universe is it, you ask? Why, each and every one of us. Each star represents one of us. Yebo. We each represent a star in the sky. There is a star for each soul, including plants and animals, all living things. The star that belongs to you, well, you are the star of that universe. You are the main character. Everything in that universe is programmed to you and responding to you. So why are we all individual stars? Well, we are actually fractals. See, we were at one point together as one, thus incorporated into one universe. The all. The I am that I am. The source. Yet the desire to know how great we each were individually caused tension, which led to a great explosion of the universe that then left us all broken into fractals of the universe. Each separate fractile is a star, a soul, a universe. A tribune of pictures shows a perfect alignment of the chakras, all 7 chakras of the body, and the one chakra above the body. The translucent wings of the dragonfly hum and seal this restoration. Those who try to understand this phenomenon using the mind and logic will experience pain and ringing in their head and ears. This is the tuning process seeking to guide you to the right path, the coral road. Justice and balance. The land where the last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last. The corporate crumble shatters down the mountainside in a huge tumble. What is the coral road, and what does it look like? Well, it looks different for us all. It's specifically curated to your special divine destiny. Therefore, looking to others for guidance or even to copy their path will only render one in a perpetual state of loops. A perpetual state of loops. No ascension and no descension, just stagnancy. Remember, stagnancy equals death. Life, vitality equals movement. Or maybe I should have said in the reverse for congruence. Maybe I should have said that in the reverse for congruence. But either direction produces the same equation and outcome. Thus, don't get hung up in the mind, for it will only delay your process. To reach your own personal coral road requires one to lose your mind. Tune into your intuition rather than your knowledge. Trust your gut, or rather, your solar plexus chakra. Connect to your past, present, and future. Alignment and discovery of self is the goal that will unlock your own abundance. This is not a process where you can fake it till you make it. The soul knows all of your truths and all of your lies. Balance must be achieved to proceed up. Slicksters and tricksters will be discovered immediately, for this process requires no words or actions. It is all emotional based, and one's emotions are read on a frequency basis. Think you can fake an emotional frequency? Nope, it's not possible. Not even mind control can overwrite this. That's because, as I stated, the soul knows the truth. And not just truth from this lifetime, but truth from all lifetimes. Sema! So try if you must to fake it till you make it, or to steal the path and destiny of your neighbor, friend, family member, etc. It will lead to personal combustion. The alchemical process will not support injustice and falsity. It will instead produce a sua sponte action of self-destruction. So then, are we all doomed? For are we not currently plagued with the trappings of mind control tactics that have corrupted our minds and served to leave us victim to energy harvesting that has served the elite, connected to evil deities? No, we are not doomed. The alchemical antidote is healing and facing one's own story to uncover the mystery question: who are you? Who are you really? This requires facing one's own true emotional journey. In life, past, present, and future. This may sound overwhelming, but there are many who have already started on this journey, and they are well on their way. They may serve as a source of inspiration to you on your walk, but remember, your journey is your own. Seeking a map or answers from them will not lead you to your path. It will lead you to their path, which is not your path, so you will be circled back to your starting point. Hence, the perpetual state of loops. This doesn't mean you are alone. On the contrary, based on your own faith, makeup, history, DNA, and ancestry, we all have our own personal team of guides in the other realms that will take us through our own initiation. The great thing is, it doesn't take much to get started. Just acknowledge them by whatever you choose to call them and say to them, I am ready. Yebo! They will begin leading you to your coral road in a way that is very unique to you so that you can't miss the message. Just remember to keep an open heart and lose your mind. If you don't know how to do that, your spirit team, even they have something in mind to take care of that. Much of this process will be solo, so be ready for that. Those souls that are to be included in your process will be led to you, and you will be led to those which have a role in impacting their process. Sorry, let me re-say that. Those souls that are to be included in your process will be led to you, and you will be led to those which you have a role in impacting their process. It will all happen in divine order. There will be really high highs and low lows, but you will be supported through every step. Just surrender. You will be guided to do or not do things that seem to make no sense and require blind faith. This is not some Jim Jones drink the Kool-Aid sort of circumstance. Remember, this is a totally personal and mostly solo mission. Thus, who can be blamed as a manipulator, taking advantage of you and harvesting your energy? No one, except self. Therefore, understand the blind faith element that likely triggers many of us that have suffered oppression at the hands of institutions that claimed blind faith would lead to our salvation and abundance, yet relying and instead siphoning each of our individual abundance, is not at play here. It is not at play here. Listen, I get it. I get it, and I am sorry that happened to you and all the lifetimes in which it did. And I'm sorry for the lifetimes in which you played a role in it happening to others. And I not only say that to you, I say that to me. I'm even sorry for the lifetimes in which you served as a perpetuator, siphoning the energy of others for your personal gain and sacrifice to the deity you served. Regardless of what side of the aisle you were on, in the end, you were being harmed regardless, because we all are one. When I bite the hand of another, I am also biting my own hand. In the hand of all others, remember, the fractals of the universes, stars, all come together to form the one. Again, that form of sacrifice, of sacrificial doom, is not what I am inviting you to embark on here. I am addressing this massive trigger tethered to blind faith so that it doesn't serve as a barrier to your trust for your healing. The only true player in your story is you. All others, including parents, kids, spouses, partners, friends, associates, co-workers, neighbors, etc., are all NPCs, non-player characters. Hence, no one to manipulate or harm you, only you and your consciousness. Don't worry. If you struggle with faith, trust, surrender, focus, or any other element necessary for this alchemical process, Your spirit team has just the right transformative evolutions and or activities for you to undergo as an antidote. I'm going to say that again. Don't worry if you struggle with faith, trust, surrender, focus, or any other element necessary for this alchemical process. Your spirit team has just the right transformative evolutions and or activities for you to undergo as an antidote. We are all starting from different points, but understand there is nothing new under the sun. Ra. There is nothing new under the sun. Furthermore, up to this point, those of us on Earth in the 3D have been stuck in a perpetual loop for lifetimes. So there is already a well-tested solution or medicine for your problem. What's even better is you are fully capable of healing yourself, mind, body, and soul. Further, all the medicines and solutions are natural and free. All barriers to such resources are currently being removed. All have access in abundance and will be guided through every step by spirit. The flowers are flowering. Twenty-two on the timer. The flowers are flowering, and the snake uncoils at the sound of the lion's roar, and the caw of the crow. When you find yourself feeling tired, weary, and ready to give up, bring yourself to the flowing waters. It will always cleanse, regenerate, and uplift you. I'm going to start over again. This invocation, I want to give it right. I want to do it right. Kom shanamastiki shanamastike. Shanamante fishike matasti. Shanami shanamanto pashanastati. Kompo shanama. Kompo shanama. And that's a point to make. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to start over again. Don't get caught up on how it looks. Don't let anything stand in your way. There's nothing to it but to do it. Just get out there and do it. So 24:04, I'll start again. The flowers are flowering, and the snake uncoils at the sound of the lion's roar and the caw of the crow. When you find yourself feeling tired, weary, and ready to give up, bring yourself to the flowing waters. It will always cleanse, regenerate, and uplift you. Gratitude should remain on your front and back door of your home. This is my secret gift to you. Undertake this step with your heart. Be courageous when facing your shadows, knowing on the other side is the elimination of emotions like shame, guilt, and regret. New Earth has no need or capacity for these emotions, so they are not welcomed. Further, an undertaking of the dark night of the soul will free you into a place of true balance where all see the beauty in the darkness and the light. The yin and the yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, the north and the south, the hot and the cold, all polarities will be respected and merged in the recoming together as one universe again. Yebo, Ashe, Amen, and Namaste.